Hey, party animals. We recently talked a lot about email marketing in the group, and I wanted to expand a bit more on this for all of you today. So, in previous posts, in the past couple of weeks, I highlighted the many benefits of email marketing. So, for example, how 99% of consumers surveyed check their personal email every single day, and over 50% of them admit to checking their personal email more than 10 times a day. When you email someone, unlike the Facebook timeline, you have a chance to take over 100% of that person's screen and attention if you do it right. So before I jump in and talk about the seven different types of emails we should all be sending to our clients, I first want to emphasize one simple thing you can do to make sure you're doing this emailing thing right. Okay, it's really simple. Make your emails look like an email that an actual human person would send to another actual human person. That's it. It's that simple. So, like, I don't know about you, but when I get an email that is highly stylized and formatted with colors and pictures and all kinds of fancy jazz going on, I assume they're trying to sell me something, and I just move on to the next email in my inbox. So, to be honest, I know for a fact it's not just me that feels this way, because in my own experience, from results I got from emails I was sending out, the results skyrocketed after I switched to the simple text only email format. And if that's not enough for you, according to a study that I was reading that was done by HubSpot, they found that I think it was 64. Let me just double check the notes here. Yeah, 64% of people say they prefer emails with mostly images rather than mostly text. But the results of their tests actually told a very different story. So while 64% of people said that they preferred these highly stylized emails, every single time they tested a mostly text email versus a mostly image email, with the same content, the same themes, the ones that were mostly text won with a high statistical significance. So every single time they tested it, the text-based ones won, and this wasn't just one or two emails that they tested this with. So that's great news for all of us, because not only are plain text emails more effective based on the data, they're also way easier and quicker to put together. So it eliminates a barrier and an excuse for all of us to not be doing email marketing, and it gives us a really great reason to just jump in and give it a shot. So as I said, today what I wanted to focus on was the seven different types of emails every one of us should be sending our clients, but not only our clients, also our leads, okay? So those are the people who are interested but haven't quite converted to paying us to do that thing that we do. So the first type of email is something you're probably already doing, so that's good news. And these are called transactional emails. So these are the emails you send to clients and leads as part of your daily business procedures and processes. So these are emails like, sending off an email with confirmation that you received their request, something simple like that, or connecting about available dates and times, or sending confirmation forms and reminders, sending pre-event reminders or post-event thank you emails, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so these are what we call transactional emails. So the big thing about transactional emails is you need to be really intentional about what these are and what they should be for you. So a mistake I made for years was not planning these out carefully. So every time a request came in, tell me if this sounds familiar for you, I basically was rewriting a brand new response to that client or that lead. And eventually I realized that if I just saved a couple of very simple scripts, my life would be way easier. And not only would it be easier and quicker, but I'd be sending better responses too, because these are responses that I'm not making up on the spot. They've been carefully thought out. So I actually wanted to point out a great resource for you. I recently partnered up with Adam at Party Pro Manager on this awesome project where we created a utility. It's a very simple utility, but you could go there and browse a collection of different transactional emails that you may want or need, and you could simply copy and paste these with the click of a button for your own use. So they're yours, they're free, grab them. I created a simple link that you could use that'll forward you over to the website that these templates are all on. So just for simplicity, if you go to mitchzeltzer.com/email templates, so mitchzeltzer.com/email templates, it'll forward you over to that utility. And I'll drop a link to it in the comments below when I'm done recording this video. So I guess while we're on the topic of Party Pro Manager, I should mention that one thing that Adam's system does extremely, extremely well is making it incredibly easy for you to save your transactional emails and then send your transactional emails. So for example, let's say you send out a pre-event reminder to your clients for all your clients that have a party coming up next week. Let's say you were doing that today. You could actually go into Party Pro Manager, filter your event list to see only those with parties coming up this weekend. Go ahead and click and select everybody on that list. Just check them off. And with just a few clicks of a button, you could send off a highly personalized pre-event reminder to all of those clients at once. So your personalized message could automatically include the contact's name, the date and time of their party. You could even put a little message with the birthday child's name in there, all automatically. You create one template in Party Pro Manager, and from the events list, you could go and fire off all those emails. And then the sky's the limit with those, right? You could set it up for post-event thank you messages or any other type of communications you typically have with lots of clients. But even without Party Pro Manager, you can and you should be creating a library of transactional emails you send out to make your life easier. And like I said, your responses will be way better. Okay, I am realizing we're 6-7 minutes or so into this video and I've only covered one of the 7 types of emails. So I'm going to start moving a little bit quicker. The second type are offer emails. These are emails where you focus on a single special offer to your email list. So the big thing here, like I said, is a single special offer. Make sure you focus on one message with one simple action for your clients to take. If you clutter this email with too many offers, people will get overwhelmed. They won't take any action at all. But this is the second type of email you should be sending out from time to time, are offer emails. The third type of email, and by the way, I'm doing these in no particular order. The third type of email is the survey email. So I want you to stop guessing what your clients want and start asking them what they actually want. So ask about services you should offer, ways to improve, and so on and so on. And the nice added side benefit to this is when people are involved in the process, they become more loyal to you and your brand and your company. All right, the fourth type of email, typically these are called newsletter emails. But to be honest, newsletter is just a dirty word to most people now. People don't want to hear, sign up for, get another newsletter. So let's rebrand these. Let's call these routine value emails or something like that. So the point is, though, these are the emails that go out on a routine schedule. Usually it's monthly. You could do more or less frequently. Of all the emails you send, these are actually the ones where giving it a nice stylized format and using images isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not necessary. Most people are using these emails just to make a bunch of boring announcements about themselves, and I don't want you doing that. And that's a newsletter. That's exactly what people don't want to get. I encourage you to find ways to flip these around and provide value first, and then add a few announcements below the value. So for example, if you're a face painter, you may offer a fun crafting or painting or arts project idea at the top of each of these routine value emails you're sending out every month. And then below it, you could follow up with events you'll be at this month or something like that. Okay, so the idea is make these emails that people look forward to receiving on a monthly basis, not something that they're just going to skip over in their inbox. Okay, moving on. The fifth type of email is the free gift email. This is an email you send out, again, from time to time. This isn't a weekly or monthly necessarily thing, but it's just from time to time with something free and of value. So it could be some kind of free downloadable PDF as an example, or maybe a free video greeting offer to anyone that wants one. There's no sales pitch, just something nice and free that you're sending out to your exclusive list. All right, the sixth type of email is the announcement email. So these don't have to go out on a schedule, just when you have something big to announce. So like, do you have a new service launching soon that you want to share? Or maybe you're hiring and want to announce that. People tend to hesitate to send this out to their client base, but it actually shows that your company is growing, and they may know people who would be amazing for the type of work you're doing. So there's nothing wrong with posting those. Of course, if you're hiring every single day of the calendar year, you're not sending that message out that frequently. It looks like you're disorganized and that your team isn't loyal to you. But from time to time, maybe once or twice a year, send out a message about the fact that you're hiring is not a bad thing at all. All right, the seventh and final type of email are what I call celebration emails. So these aren't your celebrations though. Okay, those would be announcements. So if your company is celebrating its 5-year anniversary, that's an announcement. That's not a celebration. What I mean by celebration emails these are for celebrations and milestones your clients or leads are having. So it could be the 1-year anniversary since you first worked with them. That's their celebration with you. Or their 5th time attending one of your events. That's a celebration. Or it could be just an upcoming birthday in their family. That's a celebration email. So you want to celebrate with them and offer them something special for the unique milestone that they're celebrating. Okay, so that is 7. We did it. We made it through all 7. As always, if you have any questions, thoughts, additions you'd like to make, join the conversation in the comments below. But let's get those emails going. Email marketing is extremely powerful and could work wonders for your business. All right, party on, everyone.